if you are watching the replay, drop me a purple heart so I can say hey to you after this video is over. I'm sorry I missed you live. My name is Morgan Zambrano, and I am going to tell you my story about how I found this magic lipstick and then literally changed my life. I want you guys to know that I have notes. I get very, very nervous even 2.5 years in. So I have notes even for my own story, which probably sounds crazy, but that's just who I am as a person. So otherwise I will just get lost and I'll get so nervous I won't even know how to tell my own story. So I have notes. Sorry if I read them. Okay, so about 3 years ago, I was working at a job that I hated. I'm not the type of person to get like stuck. I'm a doer, I fix things, I solve problems. So for me to get stuck in a job that seemed like it was going to be great, and then 6 months in, I was literally crying every single day from how terrible the work environment was. It was a lot, and I applied, because I'm a doer, you guys, I'm going to fix things. So I applied for job after job after job and could not find a job that paid well enough to get me out of this like toxic environment. When I had my, I'm gonna cry too, I'm a crier, you guys. When I had my second baby, I literally broke down like all of our bills, trying to find anywhere that we could cut costs, that I could maybe find a part-time job. If we like even took away like the internet, like I was willing to do anything to get out of this job and stay home with my kids. I'm already crying. And obviously it didn't work. Couldn't figure it out. The job paid too well, which is not something I should complain about, but money is not worth your mental health. And so to this day, if I see a post, when I see a post about a mom going back to work and how much it sucks, like I still get teary-eyed and get really emotional, because there's nothing compared to those first few days that you have to leave your kids. It's really hard and it sucks. So I wanted nothing more than to stay home with my babies. And I ended up working there for almost 4 years. I was in a super dark place emotionally. I'm normally a really like happy, peppy person. And it sounds really dramatic, but like I was gone from my kids 12 hours a day, and I never got to see my husband because we worked opposite shifts. And so I would literally like wake up at 6 a.m. He would be asleep because we worked opposite shifts. And so he would be asleep or he'd be just getting home. And I would have to take my kids to daycare, take my kids to school, drive to work, be gone, come back. I was gone 12 hours a day. And then I'd get maybe an hour or two with my kids for dinner and bath time. It wasn't actually like spending time with them. And I just wanted more time. That's all I wanted. I just wanted more time with my family. Sorry. So anyway, it was about 3 years ago now that one of my coworkers started talking about, oh, Katie, that's going to kill me. So one of my coworkers started talking about this magic lipstick that doesn't come off. And you guys, I could not have cared less. I did not wear makeup. I did not care about lipstick. I was not about to spend $55 on lipstick. That would be crazy. Sorry, if you missed it, I have notes. So I'm like looking at my notes because I'll get off track. But she kept talking about it. She kept showing me videos that I thought were fake, like the ones of people going like this. I literally thought they were somehow fake. And then one day she brought it to work. And so, of course, if someone like brings it to your work and hands it to you, you're gonna try it, right? So I went into the bathroom and she was like standing there with me. I remember this because it's like part of my life now. I went into the bathroom, I put it on, and I did this thing. Like I probably even made that face. And then I was like, wait, what? And she was like, I told you. And I was like, no, like this like, it literally doesn't come off. Like, what? And she was like, I've been telling you. And I am also like a super math science nerd. So I like had to know how it worked. I was like, what is this magic? Like, I just don't understand it scientifically. How does this not come off. I don't get it. So I went from being a massive skeptic to within a month buying a starter kit and having like 4 extra colors and like 3 glosses. Because I just had to understand how it worked, you guys. So for the next 5 months, I get so off track. I told everyone about LipSense, and this is probably where a lot of you guys are right now, okay? So I was posting selfies in my distributors group. I was wearing blue red to Christmas and showing my family, look, it doesn't come off when I eat chicken or whatever. Like, I was telling everybody, I was showing everybody, I was getting my family to buy it. Like, I was that girl, okay? For 5 months as a customer. So if you're one of those customers that tells everybody and you've been doing it for months, that's where I was at that time. So one day, my distributor posted a graphic in her group that said, free LipSense color for hosting a party. Free? A free color? Okay. Like, I had never hosted anything in my life. I was the girl who, okay, this sounds like really dramatic, but I'm not a people person. So I would literally just block network marketers. Like, if they'd message me or something, I would just block them. Whenever they like earned trips and stuff, I would roll my eyes and be like, yeah, right. Like, I figured there was some sort of catch there, you know? I assumed that if I even like spoke to a network marketer, I was going to somehow get stuck into some auto ship that was going to scam me over, basically. I was super anti-network marketing. But I really wanted Purple Rain. And I knew I was never going to buy Purple Rain because it was a crazy color and I was not a lipstick person at that time, really. And so I was like, well, I have to get it for free. So I agreed to host a party. But if it's not super obvious yet, I'll get into it. I didn't have any friends. So I am like massively introverted to the point where like I don't leave my house hardly ever. Like, I've gotten better on live video, but I don't really talk to people. So I had no friends. So whenever I had to do this party, I added like less than 30 people and my distributor messaged me and she was like, hey girl, whenever we get 75 people in your group, I'll start your party. I didn't know 75 people 3 years ago. So I messaged my mom, didn't call her because I'm an introvert and I don't talk to people. And I was like, I have to have 75 people in this party. And of course my mom loves me and she supports me even in my introvertedness. And she knew I wanted to get this free color. So she added enough of her friends to get me to like the 75 people so that we could start this party. Okay, this is where my story really truly begins, but I have to keep this short. So within 2 days, my party made $600. And let me tell you that I've never had a light bulb go off so fast in my head. I don't know if you guys know, but a new distributor for a $600 order, you get 50% off. So that's $300 in profit in 2 days. And you guys, I know a lot of people sign up for the discount, and I know a lot of people sign up to be casual sellers and to kind of dabble and to get your own free product. I signed up to change my life. I signed up to change my situation. And I worked 24/7 to basically make that happen. I barely slept because I knew that this was going to be my way out of the situation I'd been in for years. So I had no experience in sales. I had no experience in network marketing. Again, I'm a massive introvert. I barely talk to people, and I don't know how to talk to people. If you ever try to say hi to me, I would just be like, hi, and I wouldn't really know how to converse with you. That's just me. I love everybody. I just don't know how to talk. So I was terrified of everything. But oh my gosh, this is terrible. But I'm really like smart. Like I said, I'm like a math science person. So I literally studied what all of the successful girls did. So Amanda, who is running this group, I watched all of her videos well before I'd ever met her. I studied them to see what they did, to learn, and then I just did what they did. So live videos, I would literally cry after the live videos were over because I had so much pent-up anxiety, but I did them anyway. Facebook parties. For my first 6 months, every single party was a flop, but I kept doing them anyway. vendor events, makeovers, in-person demos. I was terrified, still am, 3 years in, still terrified, and I did them anyway. And you guys, I was able to quit my job within 9 months. 9 months, I was able to turn in my notice to my boss, who had basically made my life hell for 4 years, and tell her that I was quitting to sell lipstick from home. So that was a fun conversation. Whenever I left, she was literally like, what are you even going to be doing? Like, she said it like that. And I was just like, I mean, I was terrified of her, so I didn't really say anything. But it was really, really great to go on to be like, well, what I ended up doing was earning a trip to Australia and building a almost $2 million organization. Like, that's what I ended up doing. I ended up joining a company that, instead of like demeaning people, actually inspires them and encourages them and empowers them. And I get to empower hundreds, if not thousands, of women with my story. And that in itself is like so great, you guys. Okay, so let me see. That was really fast. So even though I'm a massive introvert, I can tell you now that I have hundreds of friends. I love all of them. I think Debbie is on, and Debbie said something about wanting to give me a hug, but she knows I'd be like, ah. I will hug you, Debbie, the next time I see you. And like I said, a company that believes in its people and believes in living life in love and abundance. Like, all of that matters so much. So whether you just need makeup that makes you feel good, even if you're an introvert and you just love slapping on blue lipstick, like me, I don't know, it's weird. But whether you just need makeup that like makes you feel better, or you need a great support system that you can talk to every single day, not necessarily in person and not on the phone, but I text with them constantly, all day, every day, 24/7. Or if you are stuck in a situation that just sucks and you have to be willing to do anything to get yourself out of it. Anything, okay? Even if it's stuff that scares you, it's stuff that's outside of your comfort zone. Even if you're not a salesperson, you're not a person that's ever done videos, even if you cry at like anything that gives you any sort of anxiety, you have to dig yourself out of that hole. And you can absolutely change your life with this opportunity. I believe that so much. There's a reason I will tell anybody, I will talk to anybody about this opportunity, because it can literally change not only your life, but the life of your entire family. So I saw someone ask me about, okay, so my lip color is Purple Rain with the new Mirage. So it's 2 times Purple Rain with Mirage. My eyes, they're not blended super well, but it's red mixed with violet, and then orange. And that's it. Red mixed with violet and then orange. But I feel like I wanted to say one more thing and I don't remember what it was. So if you have any questions at all, feel free to drop them in the comments. I feel like I missed stuff because that went really fast. But if you guys have any questions, drop them in the comments. And I hope you guys enjoy all of the videos, and I hope this helped anyone that feels really, really stuck and feels like you have no other option. You do. Like, SeneGence will help you, whether you need makeup to give you confidence, friends that will just love on you, or you literally need the income to pull yourself out of some sort of situation. Bye, guys.